My name is Bryan Carroll. I'm a people coach, master coach. Coaching found me. I'd come to the end of a long corporate career and decided to retire. So I had some time on my hands, and I felt very much that I was interested in giving some of my experience back, perhaps to people who were, just starting out or growing in their careers. Perhaps taking on leadership roles, that sort of thing. So that's how I got interested in coaching. There's no one specific reason, but I think for me, it is very much, I enjoy sharing experiences with people, and where I can help people along the way through that sort of notion of shared experience, just from things that I've done in my career, in my life, with working with customers or companies, or whatever it happened to be, problems that I've been involved in or helped people to solve. Being able to share that with other people is what I think I enjoy most. I worked for 40 years in corporate business, largely in the IT industry. And one of those classic stories where I started off literally in the mailroom, and at the end of my career, I was Chief Operating Officer for an IT software development company based here in Melbourne. But I worked largely in the travel industry on the IT side, through sales, account management and operations, and ultimately was responsible for managing some of the company's largest corporate relationships, customer relationships, and leading and managing operations and sales and account management teams around the globe. I worked in Australia, in both Melbourne and Sydney, in Paris and in London, before returning to Melbourne for my final role. It was an opportunity to do something that was new for me, that used the skills that I had, but challenged me a little bit as well to, I think one of the things that with coaching is different is when you're a line manager, you can tell people what to do. Coaching is not about that. Coaching is really about encouraging people to get to look at different options, to consider to get to a different place if they're struggling with something, to try and give them ideas about how they can solve a problem. So that was why it challenged me to think about myself perhaps and apply my skills in different ways. I think certainly in terms of my approach to coaching and life generally is, I think accountability and ownership are really important. Important things both for yourself and also for the people that you have around you, whether it's family or friends, and then particularly in a work environment. I think being accountable for the things that you say you're going to do, and taking effective ownership, are really great tools that people can deploy for all sorts of different things to get, to drive really good outcomes for themselves. I think I'm very pragmatic. I'm a good listener, and hopefully I can challenge people a little bit from time to time. Sometimes it is just about listening, about understanding where people are at, talking about the tools that they need, the things that they could do to help them get to where they want to be. Coaching is not a magic solution. We're absolutely here to help. We can help you with the tools, the exercises that we have, a great way of getting you engaged and thinking about your career or thinking about the leadership challenge that you face. I'm not here to give you the answers. I don't know what the answers would be. But if you put the work in with a coach, I think you have a reasonable expectation of what you can achieve, I think you can achieve a lot.